Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Oh, forgot to change. 1 second. All right, so we're back. So what I'm going to do in this video here is we're going to talk about just made a order on BULQ.com. So between BULQ.com and DirectLiquidators.com, we kind of go through both sites. We haven't ordered anything yet through Direct Liquidators because it is only pallets only, and you pay normally around $400 to $500 for the pallet, plus about $300 to $400 on shipping, depending on where it's coming from. A lot of the pallets on direct liquidators comes from South Carolina, so we try to find our luck when it comes to getting a shipment though out of Arkansas, which is closer to us in El Paso. And so we'll go ahead and go through the manifest. We just ordered this. Now I highly recommend on BULQ.com if you do find a good deal, whether they're toys, home goods, clothing. You need to act on it as soon as you can if you have the capital available, because otherwise they do sell out very quick. And in our next video, once we get the shipment, we'll show you the inventory of what we got, and understanding though too that sometimes they do say that the manifest is accurate, and that's not the case. And in this case, in one of our last ones that we got, we were missing this huge Mickey Mouse plush toy, and I ended up listing it on eBay, and I had to retract it when I got the shipment in, because I knew that I was getting the shipment in on Wednesday, so I started to go ahead and pre-post stuff prior to arriving to my house, and I didn't have that Mickey Mouse doll, so I ended up having to take it off completely and get it off. So just understanding that, do not post until you get your inventory, because the manifest isn't always 100% guaranteed from what they provide. And I'll show you in this here what I mean. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen at the same time, so you'll be able to see how we set everything up and what we look for when we look for a manifest. We see if it's worth it, and then go from there. I'm going to be recording both of my screens, and I'll be going back and forth between here on Amazon and eBay's Terapeak research, and then also Amazon's sellers and site. So go ahead and hit record here. All right, so this is a manifest, and I'll show you on the BULQ website real quick. So if you haven't signed up, go ahead and sign up for BULQ. It's a completely free account. Nothing serious that you need. You don't need any credit cards or anything else like that. So I'm going to go ahead and sign into my account. So normally what I do is I will have these lots here that I watch. Primarily, I go for cases, and so real quick, let me show you on here with the cases currently. I haven't got anything yet from BULQ when it comes to pallets, but eventually we will. But for the most part, this is how I normally look for items. I'll go to brand new. I've gotten a box that has items, and I bit the bullet because there were a few items that were kind of not that great. So it's entirely up to you. You're taking a risk if you do it that way, but understanding, that you have to take that acceptable risk if it is. So let me all right, so going down this list here, these are some of the items that we are looking for. So say for instance we wanted to get a pallet. The pallets are going to vary, and that's how we normally base upon is how many items are in the box, and then what's the cost per item based on what the MSRP is and how much we paid for. So with that being said, let me go ahead and go to the box that we just bought, recently, and then we'll go through that manifest and then also showing how much potential profit we're going to make between Amazon, and we're just going to do the gross net. We're not going to put the fees and everything else in to give you kind of an idea. So if you are a reseller, take the math, the 13% from eBay or the about on, and factor those numbers into consideration. So with this here, this is our latest one that we just had. So my wife, she was able to look through everything here and said, hey, this is a very good find. So as you can see here, it was retailed at $15.41, but when I show you the manifest, you're going to see why that isn't the case. But it was 64 items at $2.73. So even if you were able just to sell every single item at, say, $10 an item on eBay and you paid for shipping, you would still get your money back and then some. But let's try not to do that, because then you're not really making you're not making much of a profit. All right, so next up. So this is what I normally do when I get a manifest. So you have two manifests right here. You have by the unit and by the SKUs. I usually always go by the SKUs because it makes it a lot easier for me to go back and forth between the websites, between Amazon and eBay. And primarily, a lot of these orders here are going to be on Amazon. And the reason being is, if you see here, there's an ASIN on a lot of these products. And so what we normally do is we will go with sort by the largest to smallest. So right here, what I'll do, and I'm going to go ahead and hide these other categories because they're irrelevant at this point. Let's hide. And then what I'll do is I will set up an equation, how much they're going to sell for. And the reason why I'm doing this is so I can compare and contrast both. If I sold it on eBay, how much would I get if I sold it on Amazon? Sometimes though, I don't even look up eBay. If the product's going to go to Amazon, it's most likely going to go to Amazon. So let's go ahead and we're going to copy this. And we're going to put it in the Amazon sellers page. All right, so as you can see here, this isn't even available. There's no, it's currently unavailable. So I would be the only one selling this. And if you look right here, they do have it, same exact one, for $19.99. And then if you go back to the retail, this one is selling for $19.99. So ideally, we would sell this probably right at the same price. And then what I normally do is just do the equation of that times that. And there you go, $219. And then you take in your consideration of your Amazon fees and how much it costs to ship. And you've pretty much made your money back on that case. Now, granted that it's not going to sell that, that fast. All right, so the next item that we have is a avocado slicer. I already looked these up. These would probably go on eBay for about, I would say $9. So I'm gonna do $9. And I need to change this category here. So $9, so sometimes, and if you want, you can actually go ahead and take out the fees, times, okay, some 9 times 10, so that's 90. And like I said, these are just arbitrary numbers at this moment because we're not putting in the fees and all that other considerations, whether we're going to charge for shipping or not. But at least it's going to give you a baseline. Is this pallet or is this case worth my investment? And that's what you need to find out. And the best way to find out is, one, the high value items, but also the high quantity number of items. And then we'll do another one here that we couldn't find on either one, but we did find on Google. Let me get over there. So on Google here, we were able to find these here the foldable silicone, and these are reusable 10 to 20 packs. So these don't have good reviews. That's only a 5-pack there. 10-pack, $19.99 at Walmart. It's kind of that number, but as you go back, if you go back to here, you'll see there is no ASIN for it. So even if I looked it up by the UPC, back over here, they're not even in stock anywhere. So I would pretty much at this point have to, I'll list these probably about $9 on eBay plus free shipping. So we'll do the same thing here. So all I'm gonna do in this is drag it down, and then I'm gonna drag this down. So it'll be the same thing. And like I said, don't take this $90 or $72 as the net profit, because this is the gross profit minus the fees and the shipping. All right, we'll do one more item here. And that way you can kind of get the idea of how this is all gonna go. So like I said, this is, put that product in, there it is right here, one new and used offer. So none of these are for Amazon Prime, and they're selling for $25.99. And like I said, you know, these here, these are retailed at $24.99. So I'll sell these probably for about, there's 6 of them, so I would say $16.99. And that's with Amazon Prime. And there we go. So, so there we're looking at about $194 total for that. And just like I said, just alone between these two, you're looking at almost $483 net gross profit just on this case alone. And so I wanted to just go ahead and show you guys the basics when it comes to online arbitrage, online retail arbitrage, and seeing exactly how to do it, you know, through bulk. Get the manifest, go through the manifest. Don't sit on the manifest, but go through the manifest, comb through it, look at your top items, making sure that it will be a risk of an investment, knowing that, hey, I can turn these products, whether they're toys, household goods, clothing items, and understanding though too that and also real quick, I did want to show you real quick here that this was what I was talking about, that sometimes the manifest isn't always accurate. And you know, what we'll show you is what the price is for this item actually goes for is $9.99 right here, or $9.99, $24.99, $18 for the aluminum. It's $34.99 on eBay, and as you can see here on the manifest, it's showing $123. So take that into consideration, that you need to go through the manifest before you commit to buying it. Otherwise, you're going to be upside down on your investment when you look at the manifest. Right now, I have a ton of fidget spinners. Hopefully, I'll be able to get rid of them in the summertime or Christmas time, but I'm selling them as lots right at the moment. All right, guys, thank you for taking your time to watch this video here. Leave a comment down below if you do online retail arbitrage. Tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what you think about our purchase, if it was worth it or not. But also, if you're looking to get into BULQ.com, check out their website. Go ahead and register for a free account and take your chances on a brand new or, you know, a used case, whatever the case may be. Do something different, pivot your sell points from thrifting in retail and then also online retail, and diversify your portfolio and your products so that way you have multiple angles to be able to make income. All right, guys, thank you very much.